Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Welcome to the show. What you're going to see today is they dug out for the pad for the garage. They started digging out that foundation. And what they also did was they broke up that rock. Now, they didn't have to break up the rock completely. They just needed to get the rock to a point such that it was below grade, such when they pour the concrete pad for the garage, that obviously that rock is going to be below that grade. They also needed to dig out the surround around where that new pad for the garage is going to go. And it needed to be 18 inches below the current existing foundation because the law has changed since this house was originally built. So what you're going to see is I'll go over and I'll show it right behind me. You can sort of see some of that, what they did. So I'll go over, get a closer look, talk about it a little bit, and then you'll see in some of the video later in today's presentation some of the work they were doing. What we're going to start off doing is looking at, there's the bulkhead we had done. And they already started filling in some over here. This is basically the stuff that was dug out as they were looking to get that big rock right there. So they started filling in around the bulkhead. That they left part of it uncovered so it can be inspected. We don't see any problems with that getting approved. And what you're going to see later today is they did break up the rock enough to get it below grade, below the current existing concrete pad. And they went ahead and they dug out the area where the new garage is going to exist. All right, and they don't have to pour a full pad to start with. They just need to get this inspected. And once that's inspected, what they're going to do is they'll start putting in the concrete forms, and then they'll let's see, today's Wednesday. They'll get that inspected tomorrow. I think they may even actually pour some of the forms tomorrow. I need to check with the contractor on that. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to go on tomorrow. And then what they're also going to do is, if you remember in front of the garage where they had dug out that small little trench in front of the existing garage, they're going to finish digging that out tomorrow after the inspection, and they're going to put the forms in for there as well. So that's what's on tap. So you're going to see that in the next couple of minutes with some of the videos that are shot, and you're going to see some of the work that went on. And I want to try and do something different here. If you have any questions you want to ask me about our company, about what we're doing on the renovation, products we're using, contractors we're using, why don't you send those questions in? And what I want you to do is send them right there. I put the email address right below there, info@bdkproperty.com, and go ahead and send those in. And I'd like to start answering questions, make it a little more interactive. And if you have any other suggestions, please go ahead and send them in. I'd love to hear them, what you think is good about the show, what you think is poor about the show. Obviously, this is my first time doing this, so it's a learning process. I'm willing to take feedback, good and bad. But if we can make it a little more interactive, send in questions. I'd be happy to answer them on each subsequent show. All right? Take care. Thanks for checking in, and I hope you enjoyed tonight's show.
Okay, so we have this big compressor here. He's going to go over here and find a good place in the rock to drill holes. And then just drills into it, right? Just drills into it, and it cracks the rock. foundation. The forms are going to be poured tomorrow. And the garage is going to be about 26 feet wide. So actually what they do is they put rebar attached to the base of the current foundation. They attach it, and then they just have to be 18 inches lower than the current foundation to put the forms in. And at that point, they have to just have a 4 to 6 inch thick slab for the physical foundation of the garage, you know, when you drive your car on.
This product was brought to you by BDK Property Solutions. Phone number 508-222-9999. Bye!